always chasing something because you are chasing the wrong thing.
Most of y'all have not accepted yourself. Most of y'all have settled for a version of yourself that you don't even like, but you simply don't believe that you can be any better or that you deserve any better.
Women who always get what they want don't say yes to everything. They're intentional about what they commit to, because every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with what you want, you say no to something that does.
You think any person that is successful right now would have been successful if they would have cared what other people think? That you can be consistent on something, and if you can be consistent on something small, you will be able to be consistent on bigger things. See, if you keep promising yourself things and you never deliver, and you keep lying to yourself like that, you will never be able to trust yourself, and you will never be able to change your situation or get out of it.
You became whoever you needed to be just to avoid abandonment. You became the version of yourself that was most likely to be chosen, and the version of you that wasn't, you buried them. Now you're grown, but the wound remains. You say you want love, but what you mean is validation.
Worthy enough to be validated just from yourself. And you need to hold that self-validation to such a high standard that the opinions of others no longer hold any significance to how you feel about yourself.
Don't wait for something to be perfect to do it and to try it. Because if you're waiting for something to be perfect, you are going to be waiting forever. And the main way that you are probably being your own biggest op is by being a perfectionist and waiting for yourself to execute everything perfectly before you take any kind of action. Because what that means is that you're never going to take any action and you're going to be stuck exactly where you are.
When who you are is compatible with what you want, the execution will become automatic, the effort is going to feel obvious to you, and it's not going to feel like this massive thing.
Then you have to look at, what can I control right now? If somebody hurts you really badly, you can control how you react to it. You can control how you allow the other person to make you feel right now. You can control how nice you are to yourself, how you take care of yourself. You can control what you put in your body. You can control how you move your body. If you have a lot of financial stress right now, you can control how you budget your money.
Or what's worse is that you have a burning desire in you to accomplish something, or to do something, or to build a body of work, or to change who you are, to act in a different way, to become a different version of yourself. Yet you stay small because you're afraid of what people might say, and your habits reflect that. So again, you build a cycle of distrust.
Where it felt like this person who was some sort of underdog was so self-deprecating until they finally found somebody who was willing to give them a makeover and take their glasses off, and then they were able to be a winner. And while that is really cute for 90s teen movies, that was really cute in Clueless, it was really cute in She's All That, and in Mean Girls, and all of those things, real life doesn't work that way, okay? As much as there was a time when I wished I lived in a 90s teen movie, in the year of our Lord 2025, nobody is coming to save us and take our glasses off and give us a makeover and see that value that we don't see in ourselves. We have to see it first. We have to project it, and then the world around us will get into line.
Back, and then you'll pick yourself up. You'll fall back, you'll pick yourself up again. But that's a journey, and you have to appreciate the journey, because at least, even if you're crawling, you're getting there. You're doing something, and you're not being stagnant, and you're not settling for a life that you do not want.
Identify your new goals. 2, identify your new way of operating. And then 3, most importantly, the things that you're no longer going to do. And that's actually where you want to start, is you want to start with the things you're no longer going to do. But now here's the part that nobody wants to hear. Number 4, there's no quick fix. The fantasy of a quick fix is why it doesn't work and why the industry keeps selling it to you. Because we all want it. I still want it. When people tell me, I'm like, I would like that. I would like a quick fix. That sounds great. But real change requires sacrifice, and there's no quick fix for that.
You don't actually want love. Not yet. What you want, what you've been chasing, is to be picked, chosen, validated. You want someone to point at you and say, you're it. You're finally enough now. I see you. I choose you. Because somewhere deep down in your system, you internalized a very dangerous equation. To be chosen is to be safe. To be desired is to be valuable. To be wanted is to be worthy. And anything that threatens that equation, anything that reminds you that real love is quiet and steady, you reject it.
I took out all the junk food in my house, and if I wanted junk food, I would have to literally walk to the store because I didn't have a car. And that's when I realized that being disciplined sucks in the moment, but not being disciplined sucks later and for the rest of your life. Most people aren't disciplined simply because they don't put systems into place and they don't understand how it works. And then they think that they're lazy. You're not lazy. You're just not doing the things that you need to make it easier to be disciplined than not. A question for you to ask yourself is, what habits or routines that you've been putting in place that you haven't been sticking with feel punishing? And that pain is making you avoid them. Think about it. Is it something at work? Is it something with your relationship? Is it something with yourself? Is it something with food? Whatever it might be, if you constantly do something and then feel pain because of it, you are likely not going to stick with it in the long run. So what this means is that real discipline is not about stopping a bad habit. It's about creating a realistic and better alternative.
So whether that is divorce, whether that is your current relationship, whether that is your boss, okay, whether that is your best friend, cut it loose. It will improve your life. Yeah. People are out here drinking water, doing meditation, but keeping that person in your life who stresses you the hell out, trust me, that water's not gonna do nothing.
And that's what happens in that cycle. Then you lose more self-respect because you're trying to appease another person rather than yourself. And then you repeat the cycle. I know what you're thinking, which is like, if I stop trying to earn other people's respect, doesn't that make me look arrogant or selfish? But here's the thing, respecting yourself doesn't make you selfish. It makes you stable. Because when you respect yourself, your boundaries are clear, you have standards that are non-negotiable, and people around you know where they stand.
You have to decide who you need to be surrounded by the type of people who would be attracted to that person. The reality is, if you're complaining about your boyfriend, your husband, your spouse, your friends, your job, you're probably the problem. There's only one common denominator. If you don't like the people you're surrounded by, change the common denominator. This is the way that I looked at things, which was, if I want better people in my life, I need to become a better person first.
I stepped away from self-doubt to self-confidence and believed that success was inevitably mine. That has been the consistent theme throughout my life that got me different results. It was all about the way that I saw myself that was mirrored in the reality that I was experiencing every single day.